Hey Coopertown, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my art studio. My name is Mr. Camacho and I am going to be your new art teacher for this school year. And I'm very lucky and privileged to be your art teacher at Coopertown Elementary, and I really can't wait to meet you guys next week. I have a lot of really awesome art lessons in store for all you this year. And so, before we get into all of those really cool lessons, I first want to just go over how we're going to set up our desk, our workstation, whether it be, maybe you have your own art studio, or maybe it's going to be in your living room, on a coffee table, or in your dining room or kitchen. Wherever there's a nice flat surface is going to be really important. And what's also going to be really important is the materials that you're going to need. Alright, so let's get started. So a desk is a great place to work at, especially for art. The other places in my house are great, but I really like this area because, for one, it has a really great source of light. And I also have lamps if I even want it to be brighter. If you have a table that has a lamp, that can also really help you so that you can see, especially if you're in a dark room. One thing that really frustrates me and is also really distracting is just all this clutter on my desk. So the first thing that you want to do when you're about to start art class is you want to clean up anything that you've been working on before. Voila! So besides having all your desk cleared out, I also want you to have just a few supplies. So what would be really great is in the next, week or two, if you could really get your hands on a really nice sketchbook. So there's so many different types of sketchbooks that you can get in so many different stores. It could be an art store, it could be maybe a CVS or some other type of dollar store or something. I have so many different types of sketchbooks from so many years. And then what you're also going to need is a pencil, or maybe if you have different types of art pencils, you could use those. Make sure you have an eraser. Make sure you also have a marker, small size marker, something with like a really skinny head, or if you like working a little bigger, you can use something with the bigger size heads for the markers. And I also want us to have some sort of colored material as well to color our artwork. So I'm going to have us start off with some crayons. If you have some, that would really brighten up your artwork. Maybe you don't have crayons and you want to use them, but you have markers. You could also use markers if you want. Or you could use colored pencils. Colored pencils are great to use as well. So I will leave the coloring options to you. Just make sure that you're paying attention, that you show up on time to class, and that you stand up straight on your chair, and you give really great eye contact, and you give a lot of respect to your other classmates that are also going to be there online as well. This right here is a great example of how your art studio should look like during art class. Nice and spacious, and only the art materials that you're going to need for the lesson. Once again, I have a bunch of really fun art lessons to show you. Here are actually some examples of some online art lessons that I did with Linwood. first couple weeks are, we're gonna ease into art class, and we're not gonna go into like a whole bunch of mediums just yet. So what I want you to do now is just enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.